Time to party. 2 years, 2 kids, a vasectomy, no more studying, no more self-denial, free. Summer of 70, organizing block parties, meeting neighbors, co-workers, choosing amongst them upbeat, outgoing people. The fun started. I'm going to read this fast so you can capture the glorious madness. Après-ski, mountain bar, kids' pretzels and coke. Blackjack parties, real game, fake money, prizes. Duplicate bridge parties, tried 3 tables after cocktails. Football tailgating, noon till whatever. Gourmet dinners, dancing between courses. Hilarious pot parties, food to spare. Halloween costume contest, packed till dawn. Hurricane get-togethers, IBM out early. June end of school, unleashed. Kentucky Derby parties, juleps at 4 p.m., dinner at 4 a.m. Luau's, torchlight patio dancing, the bushes, Mardi Gras, etouffee, beach, Dixieland, the mystery club, taking turns planning secret adventures, murder mystery dinners, whodunits at home, pajama parties, sleepless, progressive dinners, walking, sobering up. Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. tennis, 4 courts, party till whatever. St. Patty's Day in New York City, beer in the streets till whatever. Ski and beach houses, families non-stop a week. Tacky costume contest, tacky food too, toga, almost titillating. Over and over, year in, year out, reaching for more and better highs. 6th deadly sin, incurable romantic. Being lonely makes one careless, vulnerable, willing to risk emotions, dreaming of a knock on the door, throwing her arms around. So glad to see him. Did he fall in love with her or her reaction to him? Easygoing, he relinquished the lead. Planning adventures, setting romantic scenes, a chemist, creative. Reveling in his delight, truly up on the marriage. Could these highs carry them both? Something missing. A mother's adoration, or maybe she desired a fascist to some degree. Provoking emotion, anger in him, tears in her, self-pity, anything to feel. Stubborn in wanting to fly, steadfast in refusing to accept reality. Quote, "You need a good Italian," her father. Her mother, an educated man to converse with. New job in 1983, self-esteem skyrocketing, traveling the world alone, acceptable in business, making it in a man's world, no longer just half of a couple, flying at last, literally, figuratively. Sitting in meetings, addressing interesting men, lustful stirrings, romance, a daydream to embellish, falling asleep. Chapter 3, Introduction, Turning Point. 1973 to 83, teaching chemistry. She was confrontational. Students challenged her authority, frustrating. 1979, a 17-unit apartment building, then 14 more units, a ski house in Vermont in 82, working weekends, upgrading, decorating, kids helping, investments paid well. Playing hard, traveling extensively in the U.S., overseas, on vacation, tagging along on each other's business trips, on the same page, great fun, living to the fullest. Maybe too much for her husband. 1982, he could barely talk. Seventh deadly sin, arrogance. Kissed by the gods, good things fell her way, in spite of 7 sins, perhaps caused by some, or maybe her prayers for guidance. Passed from college to grad school, recommended for a fellowship, stumbling into a true Don Quixote in the New York City subway. A biochemist at NIH to one at Albert Einstein, I'm sending a good one your way. A nun's call to teach part-time, perfect with playing mommy, on schedule to deliver again at the end of the college year. Interviewing in motorcycle helmet, white bell-bottom jeans, hired on the spot to teach full-time. A teenager visualizing a glass house in a dream, finding secluded acreage, building it at age 31. A friend, you can do that job. A sales engineer opening, a prestigious company. Getting the job, traveling the world, often alone, a phenomenal natural high. Surpassing the women in the 2 p.m. movies, surpassing her husband's salary. It seemed as if someone always cleared the way, or maybe it was earned. Convinced nothing bad would ever happen. Becoming opinionated, invincible, arrogant. Spastic dysphonia. It's always your way. Treat me like turd. Never listen to me. Just like your mother. A romantic withdrawals. Reality, not idyllic. Her husband, a rare speech impairment, fighting for his life, high-powered job, self-esteem, too proud to complain, wishing she'd see his hurt, not wanting to stop, waiting for her lead, passive-aggressive. She did not want to stop. She had just begun. New job, new world, new woman at age 41. Drinking more to relax vocal cords, picking on trivial things, dismissing her with harsh words, not understanding why. Bermuda, a motorbike, opposite side of the road, a nightmare under medication. Swimming up to him, playing mermaid, naked, a deserted cove, refusing her for the first time. Rejection, what she created, spontaneity, fun, no longer wanted or needed. Always on the quiet side, speaking only in his considerable expertise. People listened, still do. Voice now cracking constantly, unable to banter, to speculate. Failing to sympathize, give him some slack. Passive-aggressive, he did not demand it. Curt, angry, enough. But she loved him, wanted to want him. He was her God. Flying, introduction to chapter 4. Their father took his young daughters on rides at Coney Island and to Reese Park. In New Jersey, it was Point Pleasant Beach, even through college. But never any hugs or kisses. Later, a very physical father figure would pervade her fantasies. She asked herself, who among us finds everything in one being? Friends, her sister, his brother, were moving from spouse to spouse. She loved her husband. Life was good. They had fun together, enjoyed their kids. He enabled her. With his nod, she was confident, unstoppable. A deep bond, a stubborn determination, needing one loyal, unwavering friend. Her husband was that person. But a piece was missing, worsened by the dysphonia, the harsh words, her opinionated arrogance. Fantasies. Demanding, dominating, using, abusing, sadistic, fascist, requiring it. Passive, dedicated women drawn to the pain, addictive. Making love to a faceless mother, an implanted, remote-controlled vibrator stirs the daughter's passion. A father fondling his baby girl, continuing forever. Upon doctor's orders, an enema for a young girl. A first, Resisting, then prostrate across her mother's knees, a sexual encounter, starved for a mother's hugs. Experimenting later in life, sharp, bracing, stop, no, just slowly. The cold Atlantic of New England beaches, committed to the exhilaration of riding the waves, no retreat, propelling forward, inch by inch. A thrilling sensuality, utter closeness, surrender pushing back, penetration deeper now, oneness more profound, fullness like no other. Stay, don't leave ever. Oh God, peaceful. Last one. A new culture. Seeking playfulness, laughter, conversation. Having the energy, discreet. Francesca, the Italian wife, in Bridges of Madison County, settled for 4 days. Her Neapolitan heritage, loyalty, loving Clint gave her herself. Impossible to hurt people, tear up their life. A powerful will. Quote, she made her bed, now she lies in it, Anna would say. Not an nymphomaniac, although enjoying sex as a communion. Not an alcoholic, although a couple of cocktails every day. Not addicted to cigarettes, although a couple during cocktail hour. Not addicted to drugs, could not inhale. Addicted to romance. That's all I'm going to read to you, because if you want to know the rest of the story and more of the story, you have to read the book. The last chapter is written in the first person. It's called Religion and the Author. I will just like to I'll read you the short introduction, so at least you'll see where I'm coming from on the topic. And this, I don't know, a few poems, verses on it. Religion is inherently prejudicial. Mine is better than yours. Rich, organized religion is a powerful cult, inciting all the jealousy, resentment, and violence that comes with prejudice and haves versus have-nots. I have problems with this. I have a problem with the encroachment on separation of church and state of organized religious groups. I want to explain why, what I believe in. Urge you to think for yourself. It is the hardest thing you will ever do. So much easier to follow the law mindlessly, civil, social, or religious, because it always has been. Everybody you know does. Thinking they just changed the order of things for the better. That's it. I'm offering my book for a donation to either End of Life Choices Vermont. So I do have to say one more thing. End of Life Choices, or it's called Death with Dignity, is the legislation we're trying to get passed in Vermont, where if you're terminal, diagnosed with less than 6 months to live, you can request a prescription from your physician to end life immediately. And it's a lot of safeguards built into it. You have to have 2 doctors diagnosed. You have to write a letter. You have to be you can't be depressed. You have to be able to take the medication yourself. Nobody can force it onto you. Anyway, I'm offering the book for a donation to End of Life Choices, a reasonable small donation. And that's it. Any questions? Nice and hot. That's the only flowers I've seen.
Those are orchids?
Well, I don't know. I've seen them several places.
They may be wild orchid.
Off another one?
That's a canivore plant.
It's
This is what we just saw. We went the wrong way, though.
Oh, I see
We're up on
whales.
Frenchstein Mountain
Is it a
going
boat
towards the
or
sea.
whales?
Maria sees whales of a boats. Where?
Or maybe that's the cruise from Chitty Camp.
Where are you looking?
Over here, let me see. It's too far away from here, though.
That has to be Chetty Camp over there.
On the tip?
On the tip.
Or the lighthouse, yeah.
Okay, we'll see that later.
That's the road we're going to take back.
Yeah, that's the road we're going to
Did
take.
you get a picture of this whole road?
Yeah, I think I did. I'll take another shot going back up. We're going down it. Other people usually come up it. We're going backwards. We've done the whole trip backwards. Okay, this is top of French Mountain. There's the road we're going to be coming down again. Do-do-do-do-do. Around the curves and the Jetty Camp down there. And I'm falling. We're at the top of the cliff with this gully on one side, which has the road we came from up over there. And then we're looking for whales out there. And the chances of us seeing a whale
No, but I saw some by
are
that
about...
monument.
See, there's no brush or nothing grows here. You gotta go up over the hill before it starts growing. But if Maria sees a whale, she's gonna tell us.
Yeah, I see a fishing boat. I think it's a whale.
It's a whale of a fishing boat, huh? Where are you looking? Oh, the wind is blowing. That's oh. Alright, what are those white things in the water?
Black things.
Black things. Those things. I don't know.
It's not a boat.
Back in the bushes. Home again. Roughing it. Don't watch where I'm going, I'm gonna fall in. That little blue spot down there is Maria. I think. I thought I saw her.
Get closer to her, Tom.
Huh?
Get closer.
Why? I can get right on top of her without going. Whoops. That's the McCullough House in Pictou.
I'm copying this evening, too, if you're interested, tell she about the rest,
There's a boat they're restoring, I guess. This is in Pictou. Pictou. This is the back side of Pictou. Well, we were trying to find Caribou Beach in Northumberland. Totally unsuccessful. We've now found North NovaScotia. This is, I guess, the Northumberland shore. I don't see any sandy beaches. There's lobster boats, lobster traps. Not sure what that is. It's either Pictou Island or somewhere out there is Prince Edward Island.
It's on the left-hand side. Turn left and go up the boat. See, that's the entrance where the ferry goes out.
Oh, it goes right through there and then circles over.
Island comes down that clump of trees along, and then this flat bit. Well, I know what I'm looking at, so it's hard to explain.
Yeah, I
you can see the red buoy out there.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, well, that's the channel.
Okay, that's
going
the channel.
through.
Oh yeah, here comes the ferry now. Oh yeah.
That's either the Prince Edward or the Prince Nova. Are all the beaches like this? Like the grass comes right down? No, the Booney Rock. Like over there, it's along the bank. But not a lot of it just depends. The beach is good, and I like down. Let the track come down there, you go down there and go along, and that's a long thing.
It's right behind it in there is Prince Edward. About 13, 14 miles.
No idea what they'd be doing.
Oh, that's a lobster factory.
The Gulf Factory.
Gulf Seafood. Used to be Maritime Factory originally.
Ah, okay.
And that's all very good. Down there where those hills are back there. The water's going to come right up to here, I bet. Yeah. You got a good view, right?
Huh? This should be an excellent view.
Because you can see it straight on or something.
Okay, this is the
Cave.
this is the Salmon River.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, we didn't get to a cave this time.
We're waiting for the title
We're
board.
going to go to the Almonds.
Let's take a look around. It's real short.
Alma. Morley's gets
I think once it gets through this tight spot here, it's going to be interesting.
That's why probably.
See, we could have better from that bridge.
Whatever.
Last year, it was finished.
It was.
But then the lady told us down there.
Soon to be second.
You could see it. You down, you know, it was the bridge. But it's higher on up because it's narrow.
So where's it better, right up there?
It's higher where it's narrow down.
There's Highway 102.
Oh, yeah.
That's how wet it is.
When is it going to happen?
Are we excited yet?
Let's see. Oh, this camera says only 3:27, so maybe we got 3 minutes to go.
Well, my watch is fast. I'm at 4:33. I don't think I was more 3 minutes fast.
Well, my watch says 4:32, but if we go by this, let's see. I think
Oh, I think it does. Like by the time the tide all comes in.
title. Did that say title more in?
Might.
I thought it was.
It's right
someone
across the
here
road,
that
so
said
that might be it.
Yeah, I think that's where we're staying then.
It's a nice view from there, they had said also, from the deck. Little trickle though, it's only a little wave.
It's just starting.
It's starting.
starting. It just splashed up on the shore. But it's very, see the white cap? It's not, see here, yeah, it's not excited. See, it's coming toward us now.
Where?
You know how you'll see if you look where the flats are,
You were standing there last
it'll start covering the flats. That's all. It's gonna look like the beach. Hey, was he down there?
Do you see something I don't see?
Yeah.
You can see it on the shore.
Yeah, against the shore, you can see a little tiny white cap.
How tired it was last year.
Oh, okay, I think I have it.
All you're gonna see is advancing.
Well, that's all you're supposed to see.
Water.
You see a tidal board.
Oh yeah, that's not bad this year.
You see it?
You see it, Tom?
Yeah, I have it.
See that advancing? It's splashing against the shore. You see that?
Yeah,
Splashing over the rocks.
I have it in the camera. We have one big bore in front of us. It's almost to the turn.
And then there's a little wave in the back of it. You know, the one that's coming, that's more toward the middle of it.
It's over.
Okay, here it comes. Gonna make the turn.
And the winner is.
That comes in fast, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Twice.
Missed the big entrance.
Okay, now it's gonna make the turn.
Yeah.
No
Bigger
waves,
waves than
there's
that
no waves
bathtub.
down there. Now look at it, see the starting up this.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty sight. It really is. Oh, now you can see it splashing
There's
off.
slamming or something. I can hear it.
There it is.
Doesn't even see it. It's a one-turn
That's the tidal board. It's coming in from the land side too. See it on the inside?
Yep. Onto the
It's
boat.
bigger than it was last year. Quite a
You
bit
can
bigger.
hear it.
It's quite a bit bigger than last
See, so we're hearing a good one. This is better than yesterday's. Oh, the one in here on this coast is good.
Look at that. That is it. Oh, look at the ripples. It's hanging out. You can control.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is neat.
See, aren't you all glad you stayed?
Oh, look at that thing go.
Wow.
Marches upriver.
Now that's a lot higher than
That was good.
See it going on the other side?
I said, way back.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that last year. You can hear every minute you go.
Water is running up the river.
Much faster.
Then it forms the rapids that we rode.
These girls were talking about that. Now, where was that?
Down the highway, down 102.
Montage?
Steubenacadie River.
Oh, I saw that name. On the, oh, is that right? Yeah. Is that right, eh? So was the board quite taller there? Is it?
No, it's the same as this.
About the same as this?
Right, but what was fun was the whirlpool.
Oh, I see.
And in the whirlpool, round and round.
I hadn't heard of that.
I was just gonna hit the bridge. Yeah, it's in the bridge. That's something. And the big dry mud flat is filling in.
Where is that?